Live here yet again. I'm sorry it's been a minute since I dropped my last video, and yes, the Morgan Freeman series will continue. Before I even start this video, I just want to let you guys know you need to go ahead and follow my Twitch channel. I plan on streaming more regularly, maybe even more daily. If you guys want to see the type of quality and entertainment I have on my stream, look at my GTA Heist Series, because when the squad is all together and I'm streaming and shit, it's gonna feel a lot like that. I'm not only gonna be playing GTA online, but I will be definitely having that as part of the bunch of games that I play. I'm a universal gamer, I play everything. And I'll leave a link in the description down below to the playlist of that funny ass series I did a little while back. Yes, I'm putting in this product placement, it ain't even product, but you know, it's placement for some shit that I really would like for you guys to do. If you could, if you can't, well, you just can't. But anyway, getting into the video, today we're going to discuss none other than Quantum Break. Microsoft. Woo, man. Okay, you got your new Windows 10 going on. Not exactly new, but it's the newest edition of Windows 10. It's required for the releases of these games that you got coming out. And we saw the release of Gears of War Ultimate Edition, as you guys see me play in my last video where I discussed, you know, the PlayStation 4 VR movement with the 4K and all that shit. But it's funny, man, because that release of that game through Microsoft Studios was just piss poor. It was terrible. The launch was shitty as can be, damn near, for that game, for that port, I want to say. It was absolutely horrendous. I got the game the first day it came out, which was March 4th or some shit like that. And it was just a barrage of problems. There's so many workarounds that I had to do just to get that game installed. Now, the point that I'm making this video, the reason why I'm making this video for is because Quantum Break is supposed to be Microsoft's next big thing this year. And when I get into this video, I'm not talking about the quality of the game or anything. I'm talking about solely the performance of it. Microsoft, please do not fuck this up with your Windows Store shit, you know, Windows 10 only operating type games. I understand why it's Windows 10 operated only for DirectX 12 purposes, but the fucking performance issues and shit, and I'm basically going by how Gears of War Ultimate Edition released on PC. Please don't fuck this up. Please, 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 please. Not everybody has an Xbox One. A lot of people have different you know, different platforms and whatnot. My dominant platform right now is PC. And I'm not just speaking for myself, I'm speaking for everybody who owns a PC and wants the PC version of this game. Don't fuck it up, please. Now, a little light has been shed. We've been seeing the specifications of the game. It takes a lot to run this game, you know what I'm saying? It's not easy by any means, but we also seen the menu that suggests what graphic settings we have, and it looks pretty damn good. I can't even lie. It's not as deep as the deepest game out there to edit your graphics and change your settings and whatnot too, but it is good enough, to be honest. It has a lot of settings that are well needed in there. But for the most part, man, with Gears of War Ultimate Edition, and I'm gonna keep going back to that game because this is the best example, because it is the only major Microsoft Store or Windows Store game that has launched so far, and it was a fucking disaster. The thing with it is it had locked content beyond the actual game itself. Everything in the Windows Store is encrypted. You can't even move a fucking game to another hard drive. Say for instance, you're running a game on a regular hard drive and you get an SSD and you're like, you know what? I want to move this shit to my SSD, or vice versa. You gotta completely reinstall the game. You can't move it like you would Steam or Origin or even GOG. You have to, or even Uplay, you have to reinstall it. That's what I had to do with Gears of War Ultimate, and that's just one of the very many problems. Another problem is that it had locked settings inside the encrypted game that cannot be changed till this day. One being NVIDIA's perks and whatnot. This is what made it so shitty for AMD users. NVIDIA had locked content on there, such as their GameWork perks, that just does not work that way on AMD platforms. And the thing about it is, even with games that come out and say they're AMD enabled or NVIDIA enabled, say for instance like The Witcher 3, which has GameWorks and Hairworks and whatnot, if you have an AMD card and you try to run, say, The Witcher 3 on there, it will just basically revert back to what AMD can do with the configuration that Nvidia has on that game. If that makes any sense at all. I know I said it kind of scatterbrained, but you kind of get what I'm saying. They will revert back to what AMD can do. Now, we saw firsthand how Nvidia perks can basically rip away at AMD cards as far as performance, but not nearly as bad as what Gears of War Ultimate Edition is doing with AMD cards and their Nvidia perks. With Gears of War Ultimate, and this is why AMD cards have had shit luck with this game, it doesn't do that. It forces you to use whatever that AMD shit, that Nvidia shit is for AMD cards. And basically what it does is makes it revert to the CPU, putting more strain on the CPU and whatnot. And this is just a problem that I don't want with Quantum Break, whoever is behind the scenes in this game, because they didn't let us know that Nvidia was behind the scenes in Gears of War Ultimate, and I doubt they're gonna let us know with Quantum Break on the release of the PC version of that game. I have a GTX 970 and I still saw problems with that game. This is just my open letter to you, Microsoft. Do not fuck up the release of this game. Please, please. I've been looking forward to it. I don't see it as being game of the year or anything like that, but of course I haven't played it yet, but I am looking forward to this game. Do not fuck it up. Please, launch it correctly. Launch it as a good port. As a good port. Please. That's all I have to say. And then your encryption and shit, the shit you got going with Windows Storage is just fucking asinine. It's terrible. It's like games for Windows all over again, but with a new face and on a new OS. And to be honest, it is dog shit, man. I hate it. I fucking hate it. I don't know how you guys feel about it, those PC users who have used it yet, but I fucking hate it. Oh, and also Rise of the Tomb Raider released on there. I have no idea how that went, but I guess it was cool because I didn't hear too much backlash from it. But I got my Rise of the Tomb Raider on Steam, which is where I wish they would be putting Quantum Break and all their other fucking games. But hey, it is what it is. Microsoft wants to do Microsoft things, so we gotta live with that. I'm hoping this release be real good. I'm hoping it'll be quality. It doesn't have to be fucking masterful, but at least show that you give a shit. But anyway, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you've got Gears of War Ultimate Edition for the PC, how was your experience with it? If you got it early, if you just got it, or whenever you got it, please let me know, because my experience went from shit to okay, because they're dropping updates and it's getting better, but a game should not be released in that form. And we've been saying this shit for years, not only as PC gamers, but as gamers in general. So with that being said, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you like the video. If you don't, well, fuck it. This is iDoc Life, and I'm out. Peace.
Oh, no!
You missed the rock! You missed the fucking rock! Oh, ran right over it! No! No!